This lesson on scale drawings introduces scale and scale factor to the students. It's a lot of fun because the students can use the fill color feature of Google Slides in order to make their new drawings. This is the St. Patrick's Day version. It starts with a definition of what a scale drawing is, and then it introduces some vocabulary. Students are going to need this vocabulary for the final slide. So slide 4, they're going to do their first scale drawing. And they have a small rectangle here, and they want to increase it by a scale factor of 2. So that means that every side is going to be multiplied by 2. So in order to create their new figure, they're just going to click and hold in one of the squares. And so now they're going to have a figure that is 4 by 6. Once they have it highlighted, they come up here to the fill color feature, and they can choose any color they like. Now they're going to come down here to perimeter. If they count the perimeter of the smaller figure, they're going to get a perimeter of 10 units. If they count around the outside of the larger figure, they're going to get a perimeter of 20 units. So you want to point out to the students that the perimeter from the smaller figure to the larger figure is going to increase by 2. They're going to multiply by 2. Now the next figure is a little bit different shape. Again, this one is a scale factor of 3, so they want to increase each side by 3 times. So it's going to be 6. And again, they can only do a rectangle at a time, so they can just do part of it. Choose any color they like. And they'll get a figure that looks like this. So each of the sides, they had to take a times 3 because it was a scale factor of 3. Now, if they count the perimeter, they're going to find the same thing. Now, because it's a scale factor of 3, the larger figure is going to have a perimeter of 3 times the perimeter of the smaller figure. Then they have a little bit different shape. This one's also a scale factor of 3, so each side is going to be times 3. And choose any color they like. Looks like we're going to have to add a little bit to the bottom. Okay, it's going to look something like this. So again, they're going to count the perimeter of the smaller figure, count the perimeter of the larger figure, and they're going to find that the larger one has a perimeter 3 times as much as the smaller figure. So then they're just going to fill in these sentence frames. So a scale factor of 2, the perimeter is going to be 2 times the perimeter of the smaller figure. If the scale factor is 3, the perimeter is going to be 3 times the perimeter of the smaller figure. They just type those in. Now they get a little bit different shape. Now this is a scale factor of 1/2. So if you have a scale factor that is a fraction less than 1, that means it's going to reduce in size. So they're going to take each one of these sides and they're going to divide by 2. That's just going to look something like this. It just makes it more of a challenge to the students. And then the next one, they're not going to use the fill color feature. They're going to decrease this in size as a scale factor of 1/2, but they're going to use these little black pieces here. And so they're going to take each side and they're going to divide by 2. Now you might want to do this with the students because it's a little bit tricky for some of the students. So if you start at the bottom, which is the easiest, then you're going to get a measurement of 2. The sides are also going to be 2. Now they can change the length of these very easily. Just click on that blue circle and move it where they like. And then if they want to change from vertical to horizontal, just take that blue circle and move it down like this. These little sections here, they were 2, so now they're going to be 1 unit. So it's good for the students to be able to practice doing this. And then to find the tip of the arrow here, you're going to count. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that length on the smaller figure is now going to be 4 if you divide by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the tip is going to be here. So all they need to do is move this so the tip is here, and then just connect it. So again, if this is tricky for the students, you can go ahead and do this with them. So now they have a figure that is changed by a scale factor of 1/2. Now we're going to be looking at area. So on this one, we have a scale factor of 2. So that means they're going to now have a 6 by 6 rectangle or square. Fill it in with any color. But they're going to be looking at the area. So the area of the smaller figure is 9 square units. The larger figure will be 36 square units. And you want them to notice that the increase in area is the scale factor to the second power, or the scale factor squared, which would be 4. So all they do is multiply the smaller area by 4. And they've got another one to do like that. Then they're going to fill in these sentence frames if the scale factor is 2. The area of the new figure is 2 to the second power, or 4 times greater. If the scale factor is 3, the area of the new figure is 3 to the second power, or 9 times larger. And then they've got some sentence frames. They're just going to move these vocabulary words into the correct places. So enjoy.